Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. We are still making our pizza. This is part 2 of this video. I already have my sauce. This is the dough. These are the toppings that I want to use for this pizza. You need an aluminum plate for this. The next item that you're also going to need is a pan. And also you need a pot, an aluminum pot with a lid. So this is a huge pot that can hold a small plate inside and a lid to cover it. These items I'm using to improvise an oven. So we're also going to need like something like a grill to sit inside the pot and make our grill, our oven. So this is how I'm going to improvise my oven. I'm going to place the aluminum grill, I'm calling it a grill, and cover it in the pot and just put it on a stove and just let it heat up, just like the way you put on an oven and let it heat. That is how I'm going to use. I'm going to put the pot on top of a stove and just allow it to heat. Next, I'm going to take my pan and grease it. Take my dough, I've cut it into 2 pieces, and just spread it out into a circular shape. So continue spreading your dough into a circular shape. Continue spreading it out until it reaches or it spreads all over the pan. Just spread it out. Continue spreading it out. Then after this, I'm going to take a fork and just create holes all over the dough. And this also allows in the cooking process. So I'm going to take my pan with my dough that I've already made into a circular shape and put it on a stove. For this, I just want my dough my pizza to form the crust. I want to speed up the process of the oven. So first of all, I just want to put it in a pan and heat it up and just allow it to form the crust. You can just place your dough straight away into the pot, but first, so that because I want my crust to form faster, or the process of the oven to go faster. That is why I'm just putting it into a pan and just heating it up without any oil or anything, just allowing it to form the crust before I start putting my layers of cheese and my sauce. Next, I'm going to also take my pot, just place it again on the stove, put my grill, cover it up and let it to heat up. After this, I'd like to take my aluminum plate and place my half-cooked pizza dough on the plate. I would like to show you both sides of the pizza. Now I'll take my sauce and just put it on my pizza dough. Yeah, then I like to spread it all over the dough. Just spread it out, and I'm telling you, this smells nice. I'm telling you, you have to try this. It's so delicious. My sauce is wow. Then after I've spread my sauce, I'd like to take my cheese. I told you that this is a mozzarella cheese that I made. If you do not know how to make it, please visit my previous video that I had uploaded on how to make it. I just made it at home, just using milk and vinegar or milk and lemon. So I've just grated it into small pieces. Then I'm going to spread the cheese all around the dough, all over the sauce. Then now I'd like to start putting my toppings. My first topping is onions. I've just chopped them into circular shapes. So I'm just going to spread all over the sauce or all over the pizza, my onions. I'm just going to sprinkle them around. Yeah. Then next I'm just going to take my tomatoes. I've just sliced them into strips, very small strips. I told you that I removed the inner parts of the tomatoes, so I'm just using the, let's say, the outer part. The juicy part I've removed, so I'm left with the fleshy outside part. That is what I'm using to make the strips. So I'm going to just place it beautifully all around my pizza. Then I'm just going to take my meat chunks. I told you that this meat I've already boiled and cut them into small pieces. I just boiled. I didn't cook or fry them or anything. I just boiled. So I've put my meat chunks on the pizza. Next I'm going to place my sweet pepper, green sweet pepper. This is what I have available, green sweet pepper. If you have the red one, you can also use it. It's going to bring your pizza popping. The yellow one, you're also going to use it. If you have it, if it's available to you, you can also use the colors are just going to pop. Next, I love chili, as I told you, and so I'm just going to put my chili flakes. This is a big red chili that I have sliced into circular shapes. So I'm just going to spread it all around and just make sure that it's beautifully decorated, and that is enough for my toppings. Next, I'm just going to put a second layer of cheese. Yeah, and actually my pizza now is ready for the oven. So I'm just going to place it inside that small grill, inside my big pot. Then it's on a stove. I've reduced the heat to medium and I'm covering it. Please see my next video to see how we are going to eat this pizza.